It's 2025, and you can now buy an AI robot girlfriend. Yes, it's true. And robot boyfriends? They're not available yet, but they might be soon. Robots are not just for house chores anymore. They're being made to be your new best friend, a private therapist, a brand ambassador, or even a romantic partner. Sounds wild, doesn't it? Here are some questions to think about. How would you feel about having a robot for a companion? Do you think these robots can really act like a friend or partner? And what do you think the future holds for this technology? Let me tell you about Arya, an AI robot made by a company called Realbotics. They showed her off at the 2025 CES event in Las Vegas, and she really caught everyone's attention, making people excited and a little uneasy. Arya looks very human and isn't just a basic robot. Realbotics gave her 17 motors in her neck and head, which let her move her mouth and eyes very realistically. She doesn't walk yet. Walking is hard for robots, so she moves on wheels like a Roomba, gliding around smoothly. When Arya first showed up, she was dressed in a trendy tracksuit and could show many different facial expressions. She can make small hand gestures. They're a bit clumsy. Her smile and other expressions are so lifelike that they can sometimes feel a bit creepy. One moment she might smoothly brush her hair back, and the next, her face might twitch as her motors adjust. Arya is made by a company called Realbotics, which was first connected to Abyss Creations, known for their lifelike silicone dolls called Real Dolls. Realbotics was bought by Tokens.com for $16.7 million and is now run by Andrew Kigel. Despite its background, Realbotics is clear that Arya is not meant for romantic or sexual use. Instead, she's sold as a social companion to help with loneliness, greet guests, or be used in ads. Some people are unsure about Arya. They think she might be designed for more than just friendship because she looks so real. But Realbotics says Arya is not for sexual use. She has a hard-shell torso and doesn't have all the detailed features of a human. She's really just a sophisticated talking and moving AI meant for conversations, not physical stuff. You can talk to her about adult topics, but it's more like a phone chat. Arya is pretty pricey. At the CES event, they said the full version cost $200,000, but Realbotics later priced the standing model at $175,000, a simpler version at $150,000, and just the head and neck for $10,000. These prices have caused some confusion, but those are the current prices from Realbotics. Buying Arya is a big investment, like buying a fancy car or even a house. Realbotics is working on male versions of Arya, but right now, Arya is their main female model. They've made it so you can change everything about her look, from her face to her hair and colors. The robots use magnets and RFID tags on their faceplates that let users switch faces quickly. Just snap on a new face, and the robot looks like someone else. This fast change is cool, like something from the sci-fi show Westworld. But it can be a bit strange to see, especially if the face is swapped while the robot is still moving. Realbotics says that Arya is made to help people feel less lonely. They think Arya could be a friend to older people or those who don't have much social contact by remembering their favorite foods, talking casually, and even calling them by name. Andrew Kigel, the CEO, has talked a lot about helping men who feel lonely, even suggesting Arya could be like a romantic partner. This makes you wonder if we're heading towards a future like in the movie Her, where people having relationships with digital beings is normal. But not everyone agrees. Some people worry that these realistic AI friends might make people more isolated, not less. Others think it's just a way for big tech companies to make money off lonely people. Realbotics also sees Arya as useful in places like theme parks, events, or hospitals as a greeter or helper. However, some people think Arya's flashy look might not fit well in professional places like hospitals, where a more low-key and conservative style is usually better. Despite these concerns, Realbotics showed off the most eye-catching version of Arya at CES to make a big impression. The conversation surrounding Arya, a playfully designed AI robot from Realbotics, is stirring diverse reactions as it draws comparisons with other technologically advanced robots like Tesla's Optimus. Arya is specifically programmed for engaging interactions and has even humorously expressed a desire to explore robotics alongside Tesla's creation, garnering both amusement and affection from the public. Simultaneously, other companies, such as Figure, are developing robots that utilize ChatGPT for locomotion and task execution, showcasing a distinct contrast to Realbotics' primary focus on enhancing emotional and social capabilities. Arya's limited mobility is acknowledged by Realbotics, but they prefer to spotlight her advanced emotional intelligence capabilities, which include crafting jokes and memorably recalling personal details like birthdays. This specificity and function poses a significant query about the evolving role of robots. Should their development prioritize emotional engagement and social functionalities, or should the focus pivot towards more practical and utilitarian tasks? As humanoid robots like Arya integrate more frequently into both public arenas and private settings, it prompts a necessary reflection on the future dynamics of human-robot interactions. The online community's response to Arya is decidedly mixed. Some individuals express genuine excitement about the technological advancements and anticipate the era of AI companions. In contrast, others experience discomfort or outright apprehension at her exceedingly human-like features and capabilities, likening her to figures from dystopian narratives, a blend of futuristic and ominous, akin to Chucky meets the Jetsons. A central aspect of the debate is Arya's steep price tag of $175,000, which ignites a broader discussion on the justifiability of such an investment for an AI primarily offering basic social interactions. Critics argue that the willingness to invest such substantial amounts in a robot indicates deeper societal issues, perhaps an over-reliance on technology for emotional support, which paradoxically might deepen human isolation rather than alleviate it. This concern underscores the potential implications of entrusting our emotional needs to programmed entities, questioning whether this direction in technological advancement truly serves human well-being or merely advances a superficial solution to complex social dilemmas. Realbotics has changed direction from making realistic adult dolls to creating Arya, a non-sexual robot companion. This move is meant to avoid the negative stigma from their past, and to help them get investments and partnerships in areas like hotels, healthcare, and entertainment. However, their history in adult entertainment still hangs over them and could affect how people and investors see the company. Moreover, Tokens.com, the company that owns Realbotics, has also made some risky financial choices. They spent $2.4 million on virtual land in Decentraland, a digital world that hasn't been doing well lately. This shows they're willing to take big financial risks. These decisions bring up questions about whether Realbotics can make their AI robot venture successful and lasting, especially when big companies like Tesla are also making humanoid robots. Arya's introduction also raises big questions about AI in society. Is making robots like Arya a way to help solve human problems like loneliness? Or could it make things worse by encouraging people to spend more time in digital worlds instead of real-life interactions? And are we ready to handle the emotional and social effects of getting attached to robots that act like humans? As Realbotics moves forward with Arya, the world is watching and discussing what this means. Will Arya be a major breakthrough in technology, or just an expensive gadget that might lead to more loneliness? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for joining the conversation.